as you're all aware, the Nintendo Switch has been out for 5 whole years. That is insane. In commemoration of this event, I'd like to talk about the amazing games that came out for the first year of its market. And one of those is without a doubt my favorite. How was that? What is going on, Fire Ants? Hope you're all having an amazingly spooky Halloween. Who knows, might even be a little bit scary. A lot has happened in the last 5 years. Here's a picture of me to prove it. Back in October of 2016, the new Nintendo console was shown off. This is the Nintendo Switch. I remember being so excited. I mean, I better be, because Anthony 6 years ago wasn't doing too well, so thanks for cheering me up, Nintendo. The trailer for the Switch showed off so many amazing games. We got a new look at Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But the main attraction was a little sneak peek to a brand new 3D Mario game. I am no stranger to 3D Mario games. Heck, they're one of my favorite games out there. Super Mario 64 is a ton of fun to play around with, and especially the DS version. I've always preferred the DS counterpart, but both have hours of fun. Sunshine is my trauma, and it just feels like a love-hate relationship. Galaxy is my favorite game of all time. I have so much to say about it, so you know for a fact you'll be ready when I do a 1-hour video on the game. Galaxy 2 got me through preschool, and I'll always have respect for it. So does Nintendo. They love it so much they never included it at Mario's 35th anniversary. 3D Land was a little different, it being more like a 2D Mario game in a 3D space. It was different, but I appreciate it for what it was on the 3DS. 3D World is lame. Sure, it has fun elements, but it's just 3D Land on a console. It doesn't get a pass just for that alone. So you can see 3D Mario is kind of starting to slow down. It was getting less and less creative after Super Mario Galaxy. But the Dark Ages would finally be cleared on January 13th, 2017. The live presentation of the Nintendo Switch showed off everything back in October, with even greater detail. They seemed so proud to show off what they're working on. I wish school pep rallies were like this. The big thing being shown off was the official reveal of Super Mario Odyssey. The trailer starts off with Mario just barely being hit by a car. He jumps out from a manhole cover just like any plumber would. Mario then begins to explore a realistic looking city, and oh my gosh, is that a person? The game looks like it's going to take Mario on a huge adventure across the world. Like an Odyssey! One of Mario's new moves is to throw his hat and use it as a boost to jump across large gaps. This is such a cool idea, using his hat as a boomerang. Mario's hat is, in my opinion, one of his most defining features, so his hat being a core gameplay mechanic is just brilliant. According to the trailer, Bowser is set to marry Peach against her will. Wow, what a great husband! The trailer ends with Mario running in the White Room from Super Mario 64 DS and throwing his hat towards the camera. This is Super Mario Odyssey. What an amazing trailer. A few seconds later, Mario's hat grows eyes. I mean, I guess. Yeah. There, now it's art. That would be the last we hear about the game for a while. The Switch releases March 3rd, 2017 with Breath of the Wild. I get it for my birthday in April. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe releases a few weeks later. Me in 5th grade theorizing a plethora of new content like this is a whole new game. It's not, it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. But at least we have the Booster Course Pass now. And thanks to the expansion pass, I'm able to have it. Speaking of the expansion pass, I think Mario Party comes out tomorrow, so that'll be a whole lot of fun to play. Might do some videos on that. Or live stream, something, I don't know. We're talking about Odyssey today. Okay, not Mario Party, Odyssey. Anyways. E3 2017, my first one and also my favorite. We got a brand new trailer for, is this Jurassic Park? Oh, interesting game. Oh my goodness! This trailer is fantastic. It shows off the main mechanic of the game. Mario uses his hat to possess enemies. Wow! That will open up so many fun ideas and levels for the game. The trailer also shows off Pauline will be returning. You know, the one from the original Donkey Kong game. That one. She's the mayor of New Donk City. When will they get Home Alone 2 Lost in New Donk? Because that would be just swell. The trailer also revealed Mario could wear different outfits for the game instead of his usual overalls. I remember being so excited for this feature, but I ended up just using Mario's standard appearance because he looks so good in this game. Man, Bowser looks like $1,000,000. The game was set to release on October 27th, 2017. That was all 5 years ago. I know it may sound crazy to some, but I just think it's unbelievable how fast time flies. I've done so much in the last 5 years. For example, oh dear. That was just a joke. Here's what I actually did in the last 5 years. I want to save some paper. Anyways, we pre-ordered the game and secretly got it behind my dad's back. Didn't really matter because he found out anyways. And then he was like, no, you can't play that game. You're a stupid dumb idiot, stupid who can't swallow things. But I'll let you play it once you learn how to swallow a pill. So, quick side note. Back in 2017, I was oblivious to swallowing pills. I just couldn't do it. And then my dad just stuck his hand in my mouth and he was like, swallow! But I was choking, so I did the opposite. Ooh, a Skittle. Thankfully, my dad let me play the game after I couldn't do it. 27th was the night my girlfriend was throwing her Halloween party. So I could be a decent boyfriend and show up. Or I could play a video game about a plumber instead. I'm sorry, Avery, if you still care. And my throat's been I also don't think I was feeling that great that night either. And my throat's been traumatized, so see it is. It's finally time. After 7 years, we finally get a brand new 3D open world Mario game. Let's pop this bad boy in the hole and wait for the fun to begin.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Just kidding. This is Super Mario Odyssey. In the skies above Peach's castle.
Here we go!
The game starts in a huge banger as Mario and Bowser are already in a tight kerfuffle. Mario's not looking too good. This is the end. For you! Bowser says as he throws his very classy hat towards Mario. A narrow miss and Mario, look out behind you! Is Mario dead? Bowser explains that he's off to his wedding with Peach. Jealous, Mario? Well, after all they've been through and Peach ends up with Bowser, I'd probably be jealous too. He flies off as Mario's hat gets mutilated by the propellers of the airship. That is quite the game so far, and it's only been a little over a minute. I'll go over a little bit more later, but I'm currently expecting that. Hello?
Oh, hey, are you a human?
Yes. Are you? Sorry, is there anything I can help you with?
May I come in?
No.
Please.
Why?
I saw your doormat, so I thought I could come in. So here I go.
Hey, no. I understand your confusion, but I'm in the middle of something, and I would really like it if you're not in my house. So, have a nice day. Night, and yeah.
I have a package for you.
That's weird. I don't order it. Dude.
Yeah. Can I come in?
Would you shut up?
That was rude.
Can you get out of here?
Okay, nice house you got. I'll go.
Thank you.
Just kidding, I'm back.
So, coming back to reality, we see Mario lying dead on the ground. I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't have an extra life. But who's this hat-shaped hat? Acting very concerned of our fallen plumber, he pokes him until he wakes up. Chase down that hat who is so thoroughly concerned of Mario. After the courage of about 10 seconds, he finally comes out of hiding. He explains that he too was attacked by Bowser and completely wrecked his own home. That's not all, he also kidnapped this guy's sister, who's a tiara. So I guess Peach's crown wasn't good enough for Bowser, so she has a sentient one now. So our plan is to chase down Bowser in our own ship. Unfortunately, they're all broken in the attack. Fortunately, there's one in the next kingdom over. And the only way of reaching it is to get to the top of this tower. Figuring they had the same goal, they decided to team up. He perches himself on the Mario's head, and this doesn't look right. There we go, now that's more like it. Look at these cute frog-looking things. Let's try throwing Cappy onto... What? This is the capturing ability, allowing Mario to possess creatures and use their abilities to his advantage. A little messed up if you think about it too deeply, so let's quickly move on. Once we get to the top of the tower, we are stopped by these four little cramps. These are the Brittles. What am I supposed to think? So, Bowser hired these brutal bridles to stop Mario from interrupting the wedding, but like, doesn't he have 8 kids that could do the same? I don't know, maybe he's being a good father and giving the Koopalings a break. I'm sure he invited his own family to his wedding. It's Bowser, we'll see. These dorks think they can stop Mario, so let's just jump on his head and move on. This very beautiful place is the Cascade Kingdom. We collect our first Power Moon by breaking this rock of a chain chomp. Cappy says that Power Moons are used to power the ship. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's hop on this thing and it's broken. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot more than 1 Power Moon to get this thing up and running. While we have the current freedom to explore, I just like to say this game controls wonderfully. It just feels great to move Mario. Climbing to the top of this mountain is a... You know what, let's just not even talk about her. About halfway through the game, we catch up with Bowser and have this cool epic showdown with punching and stuff. This is great, but imagine how cool it would be if Bowser had his own cap and it was like a 2v2 showdown battle. After defeating him, Bowser freaking shoots Mario with cannons until he falls down from the sky. Bowser is ruthless in this game. Once again, Mario is lying on the floor, but this time on an island surrounded by a poisonous ocean. The Odyssey was destroyed intact, but thankfully, a few Paramoons fixes it right up. Coming over to the best part of the game, the Metro Kingdom. Yes, this city is a kingdom. And who you'll find is Pauline, running a city named/themed after the thing that definitely traumatized her. Water under the donkey, I guess. I bet she's so excited to see Mario after so long. And her trauma town's more important. A big creature is sucking away all their power. I vividly remember my 8th grade teacher needing help on this level because his son didn't know what to do at this part. You were literally told to go to the top of the building! Anyways, this is my favorite boss fight in the game. I love how intense the setting and music is. Capturing a sentient tank to shoot at a robot caterpillar is genius! Pauline then decides to throw a special festival. She just needs some band members. For some reason, like, does she not have any already? Okay, I'll just let it slide because it's fun. Wow, it is time for the festival. A full musical band performance, all about the history of Mario. This part is just pure bliss. Yum! This entire level is themed after the original Donkey Kong with barrels and girders. It's just a fun time, and at the end we get to kill Seth Rogen. It's great. A little bit further in the game, we catch back up with Bowser, and he just... Oh my god! What is that?! Bowser straight up has a realistic dragon that destroys Mario down to the ground. This fight is absolutely insane. Definitely the most unexpected boss in the game, and therefore, one of my favorites. We finally make our way to Bowser's Kingdom, Bowser's Castle. I love this iteration of Bowser's Castle. Instead of a lava castle like it usually is, it's heavily themed after Japanese castles. It's really fun climbing the walls with these bird-looking things. I also love these dancing flags. Look how happy they are. Well, we finally caught up to Bowser. He says he and Peach are off to their wedding on the moon. Get it, honeymoon? It's time to stop Bowser. There's nowhere left to go. I didn't account for that. Thankfully, Bowser told us exactly where he's heading, so off to the moon we go. And Cappy now has the power to make Mario absolutely handsome. The Moon Kingdom. The entire planet. We end up in the underground moon caverns where Bowser's minions reside. This is a perfect final level that tests the skills of the player. We're using everything they learned to get through the challenges. We burst through those doors to find out Bowser's an absolute butthole for not inviting anybody in his family. We must hurry! Peach and Bowser are right there! We can't let him do this! Oh no, a trapdoor! He thought of everything! Go, Cappy! Go! You can do this! You can... No! We land in the moon cave with Bowser following. He calls Mario tacky. Excuse me! This is Peach's wedding too! I feel like he still at least deserves to be there. So now it's time to make like a bouquet and get thrown out! And that's actually pretty good. Bowser jumps back and prepares his goofy-looking hat and says, "Here's your happily ever after!" And then the fight begins! The fight is pretty similar to the confrontation from mid-game, and it's still fun to fight Bowser. However, one thing I realized is that Cappy is Mario's main mechanic in the game, and he's kind of out of commission for the whole fight. Sure, we use him to grab Bowser's hat, but at that point we stop using Cappy and his dedicated controls are just using the hat to punch. After delivering the final blow, we somehow remove Bowser's clothes. Okay. Peach is free and reunites with Mario, although something isn't right. Bowser's unconscious, but how do we get out of here? All holes lead to somewhere. What do you mean it's not a saying? As we land deeper in the caves, we see Peach freaking out and Bowser still resting. Put the hat on the Bowser! We are now in control of Bowser and escape with Peach. Now this is the final level. Using Bowser's strength to break down rocks and destroy the walls to get the heck out of this place. The whole atmosphere in this section is just absolutely perfect. It just feels so awesome playing as Bowser in a 3D space. As we break through this last rock, we capture the electric pole. Somehow, with Peach and Bowser, we break free from the moon cave. After such a long journey, Mario and Peach are finally reunited. And while we're just like this, now is a better time than ever to make it official. While Bowser still desperately tries to marry Peach, Mario and Bowser are fighting with who gets the girl, and Peach lets out the most serious no ever spoken on the moon. Look, I understand why she rejected both of them, They were arguing right in front of her face. But my gosh, Mario literally died 3 times to save you, and you didn't even bother giving him a single kiss? And even worse, she almost leaves both of them to die on the moon. But all that aside, Mario and Bowser rush to board the Odyssey in time. Mario boosts off of Bowser, leaving him to die in space, and that's the game. Wow, what an adventure. Super Mario Odyssey, to me, is an example of what a great video game should be. The gameplay is fluid and engaging, Mario is just fun to control in general. The music, while not my favorite, is still amazing. And this is one of the best looking Mario games out there. If you want a great game, or you're just looking to replay the game for the season, now's a better time than ever. Super Mario Odyssey deserves to be played by all. And that was all 5 years ago. Time really flies by so fast. I'm still waiting for a sequel, and I even think it'd be better than the original. And while it's finally Halloween, I think it's time to get out there and spread it to the world. Have a great Halloween, everybody. And Super Mario Odyssey, happy 5th birthday. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video. But wait. I feel like something's not right, though. You know, I've had a pretty bad track record so far when it comes to boxes. Remember Easter? Who cares? What's the worst that can happen? I'm sure it's not another cough drop or anything. At worst, it's an excuse for me to actually talk about Fortnite on the channel. I'm gonna open it. What the crap? A mailbox? Why would that be in there?
I have a package for you.
That's weird, I didn't order it. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's the mailbox clowns!
Did you really think you could get rid of me, buttcracker?
No! It didn't work! I knew these were defective!
Nice place you got here. These your curtains.
Leave me alone!
No. So you got the expansion pass after all, buttcracker.
I had to! They added Paper Mario to the service!
Yeah, okay, sure. Because of this?
Wait. No, that...
Because of this?
That's not what... No! 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 Eat mailbox! I'm not even gonna ask. Oh my gosh, that was just a dream. Wonder what that mailbox is all about. Well, it's just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. It is Halloween time. Also, happy 5th anniversary of Super Mario Odyssey. One of the greatest games on Switch. Have an amazing night, everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye now.